Hey you guys, welcome to your mat. Let's come on down to a seated cross-legged position. Just sitting comfortably on your mat, either on your knees or cross-legged. Maybe you'd like to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach, or just resting your hands palm up or palm low on your knees. And just taking deep, long ujjayi breaths in and out through your nose. Right away beginning to slow down your breath, and as you inhale through your nose, feel the air flowing down your throat and your stomach expands. And as you exhale, your stomach retracts to your spine. Taking a couple more ujjayi breaths, however you are. Releasing your hands to your knees if they're not already there. Looking to the front of your mat and slowly rolling forward to your child's pose. Your knees are to the edges of your mat, toes touching, hands forward, slowly releasing your back to your spine flat, tummy towards the mat. And pull your fingers a little closer towards the edge, the front edge, your hips a little further back, maybe taking a little nudge side to side. Releasing your forearms to the mat, relaxing. And maybe even now starting to take a little roll side to side with your forehead. Just noticing what's touching the mat. Any part of your body that's in contact with the ground, just let your mind's eye float past that. Coming to stillness. Bring your hands to prayer in front of you, bending your elbows, bring thumbs behind your neck, walk elbows forward, and press heart to ground. Open up your hands to the front of the mat and pull up to tabletop pose. Just solidify yourself in a tabletop, tummy to spine. Let's inhale to cow, tipping your head and hips high. Exhale, rounding your back to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come to tabletop pose. Walk your hands to your knees, walking hands up your thighs. Pull your shoulders back and down. Open your heart towards the front. And pull your hands out to a T pose. And twist your hands right hand clockwise or one hand clockwise, the other hand counterclockwise. And reverse. Maybe tipping your left ear to left shoulder. Switch palms, right ear to right shoulder. And switch palms last time. Come to T hands, cactus your arms, pull elbows back and tip your hips forward, heart high. Exhale slowly down to tabletop pose. Walk your hands out wide, your fingertips are pointed outwards. Bend your right elbow, looking towards that right fingertip. Lower your left shoulder towards the earth and press, looking to your right, left shoulder to mat. Inhale, rise to center. Other side. As you exhale, bend your left elbow, look to the left, press right shoulder to earth. Inhale, rise to center. Again, other side. Soften right elbow, look to right, bring left shoulder to earth. Inhale to center. Exhale, look to left, bend left elbow, press right shoulder to earth, look left. Inhale to center, hold it here. With an exhale, come back to tabletop pose. Step your right foot back, your left foot back to high plank. Rocking back and forth, just take a moment rounding and press up to your downward dog. Pressing heels towards earth, Palms fully engaged on the mat. Wide fingers, heart towards your knees. Inhale, heels high. Exhale your heels to the mat. Inhale, heels high, soften your knees, tiptoe to the front of your mat. Hip width apart, grabbing opposite elbows, pull your top of your head towards the mat. Soft knees, maybe your torso is coming towards your thighs. Tummy pulls to spine. A little rocking back and forth as you breathe Ujjayi through your nose. Little tip side to side. Maybe make your tip a little wider. Twist a little bigger. And we'll come to center. Come rooted, four corners of your feet. Fingertips to ground, shoulders away from your ears, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root and slowly begin to rise towards your Tadasana. Hands come high, look between your fingers. With an exhale, swan dive back to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms to mat, right foot back, left foot back. Pull your elbows in, option knees to mat, and lower to low plank. Inhale, upward dog, and tuck your toes, knees off the ground. Roll your toes under, press back to downward dog with an exhale. Inhale, heels high, knees soft, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root and rise, big open heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back to your high plank to low plank. Inhale, roll up, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Two more, heels high, knees soft, hop or walk, front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root and rise. Big open heart, little back bend here. Exhale, swan dive to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Open your back. Exhale, plant your palms, hop, step, or walk to your high plank, to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Heels high, knees soft, hop or walk, front of the mat. Halfway lift with an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Root and rise, big Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive all the way to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, hopping back to your low plank, your Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, holding it here. Inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, right foot high to the sky, pulling it high, so much so that your left heel comes off the ground. Exhale, lower your heel and bring your right foot behind left leg, toe to toe. Walk your hands right back to your toes. You're going to cross-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower heart to knee and walk around to the right, taking a twist. Use the ground as your tool, maybe walking right hand back further. Pressing, grounding, four corners, both feet. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Same thing, pull against the ground. Exhale, heart towards your knee. Back to center. Root and rise all the way high, hands high. Exhale, tip to the right, right hand down, left hand over your head. Exhale, left hand down, right hand over your head. Look under your right armpit. Exhale, hands high to the center, look high. Exhale, forward fold, so slow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, walk to high plank. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow tap. Right foot high, big inhale. Exhale, right knee to left knee, tap and hold it there. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right foot forward, twisted runner's lunge, right hand high. Be gentle, press into your feet so you're not dumping into your left palm. And open up your twist, look to the back of the room. Maybe back heel tips to the ground. Inhale up to twisted runner. Exhale, runner's lunge. Let your fingertips just graze the ground. Inhale, hands forward, extended crescent. Exhale, hands back to a hovering crescent. Pull tummy to spine. Inhale up to crescent lunge. Hands high. Soft front knee, strong back leg. Inhale, open to water wheel arms. Right hand back. Nice. Left hand forward. Twist. Push your hands back behind you. Back bend. Right hand behind your left thigh. Left hand overhead. Soften your front knee. Now slowly we're going to turn to Skandasana. So inhale, hands come forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Soften your left knee. Pull to back of mat. Right toes go high. This is a tall Skandasana. Exhale, whoosh right back to that water wheel crescent lunge. Right hand back. Back bend. Left hand overhead. Repeat the same motion. Exhale, hands forward. Hands to heart. Skandasana. Left knee bends. Right toe high. Inhale here. Exhale, whoosh back to that crescent lunge. Right to the back bend. Hand back. Left hand overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, back to your Skandasana. Hands to heart. Left knee bent. Right toe high. Back to the crescent lunge. Right hand back to back bend. Left hand overhead. Now open right into a reverse triangle. So left hand whooshes back. Straighten your right leg. Right hand overhead. And follow your eyes. Follow your fingertips. Look to the back of the room. Left hand walks down your thigh. A little twist here. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, right into warrior one. So maybe walk that right foot out. Soften your front knee. Hands are high. Back foot's in 45-degree angle. Straight leg. Open up warrior two. Maybe your feet step in line. Find your drishti on your right middle finger. Pull that right knee back as it softens. Flip your palm. Pull forward and peaceful warrior. One more pull here, looking back. Find your fingertips. We're going to come to front of mat, right into pyramid pose. Walk your right foot out. Maybe step left foot in. Straighten your legs. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, heart towards knee. Walk your hands forward. Or option to root into both feet. Pull hands behind your low back. Pull fingertips away. And pull shoulders over your head. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Heart towards your front knee. Exhale, heart to knee. One more breath here. Rooting your feet. Exhale, heart to knee. If your hands are raised, bring them flat in front of your toes. Soften front knee. Bring right foot high, three-legged dog. Bend that knee into a scorpion pose, stacking hip over hip. Look under your right armpit. Inhale, pull knee high. Come back, back foot even comes to tiptoe. Exhale, bring right knee all the way around to tap your left elbow. Open that right leg to the floor to fall in triangle. Plant your back foot. Round your back, pull hand over your head. Look to the mat with an exhale. Plant left hand. Right foot goes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. Hold it here. Round your shoulder blades. Press knee to heart. Exhale, lower knee to ground. And your toe. Bring your right hip all the way to earth. Left hand comes high. Right into Darshanasana. Left hand to back foot. Right hand right over your head. And pull your heart towards your knee. Bring left hand to the side, your left glute. Maybe right hand comes to pinky edge. And twist. And breathe. Slowly release. Walking hands around, right front to front of mat. We're going to stargazer. Left hand high, eyes high. Press into knee and back foot. Lifting hips high. Open up your hand. Look to mat with an exhale. Turn left toes down. Three-legged dog. Right foot high. Flow right into your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Beautiful. Take 3 calibrating breaths here. Deep Ujjayi breath. Feel everything rooted on the mat. And let the energy pull right up to your hips. Now together, we'll inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, roll to high plank. Exhale to downward dog. Nice. Kick your left foot high to the sky. Bring that right heel off the ground. Exhale, left foot behind your right foot, toe to toe. Walk hands right to your hands. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, lower heart to knee and walk around to the left, twisting to the left, pull against the mat. Exhale, release through the center, walk around to the other side, twist and pull. Exhale to center, root, and begin to rise to your Tadasana, hands high. Look high, exhale, left hand to side, right hand pulls over your body, look under your right armpit. Inhale, right hand comes down to the right side, left hand over your head, look under your armpit. Big pull here. Exhale, hands high, and forward fold, hands to the mat. Walk hands all the way to the front, high plank. Kick left foot high to the sky. Exhale, left knee to tap left elbow, you're in a plank. Lift left foot high. Left knee to right elbow, squeeze, hold it here. Nice. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left foot forward, twisted runner. Right palms down, but you're planted in your feet. Left hand high. Open up that twist, plant into right palm, left hand back, eyes back. Maybe right heel tips to mat. Inhale, back to twisted runner. Exhale to runner's lunge, just grazing the ground. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale, back to hovering crescent, shoulders back. Inhale, rise up to your crescent lunge. Nice and solid. Big, strong back leg. Little arch. And come to back bend. Left hand back behind right thigh. Right hand over your head. Follow with your eyes. Exhale, ringer, hands forward. We're going to Skandasana, hands to heart. Right knee bends, shoulders back. Left toes high. Nice. Inhale, back to the front. Back to that crescent lunge. Back bend. Exhale, forward hands to Skandasana, hands to heart. Right knee bent, left toes high. Whoosh, back to the front. To your back bend, crescent lunge. Right hand overhead. Exhale, hands forward to heart, Skandasana. Last time, toes high. Nice. Back to the front. We'll meet in reverse crescent lunge. Hold it here. And then we're opening right into a reverse triangle. Legs straighten. Right hand down, left hand overhead. Follow with your fingertips. And exhale right into a warrior one. Bending your right, your left knee. Hands go high. Big back bend. Exhale, warrior two. Left hand forward. Pull everything back behind you. Soften your knees. Nice. Flip your palm. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to mat. Right into pyramid pose. Frame that left foot. Spread your feet to opposite edges. Straighten the legs. Inhale your heart high. Exhale, heart towards knee, rooting. All four corners, option to keep fingers on the ground and forward. Or rooting and bring hands behind low back. Maybe different thumb on top. Pull knuckles away from your body. Shoulders out of socket. And hands over your head towards the front of the mat. Really grounding both hips. Trying to calibrate both hips are in line. Release your palms to the front of the mat. Soften knee. Kick left foot high. And bend that knee. Stacking hip over hip. Lift that knee a little higher. And exhale, bring knee all the way around to tap right elbow. Straighten out that leg. Fallen triangle. Press right foot to mat. Hips high. Open up your back. Exhale, look to mat. Right hand down. Left foot kicks high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Round your shoulder blades. Press high. Lower your knee to mat and your toe. Hips come down. Right hand goes high. Right foot's back of the mat. Open up to grasp that back leg. Heart towards knee. Option to bring left hand to pinky edge of your right foot. Right hand to side and squeeze and twist. Squeeze and twist. Release. Walking all the way back to the front. Left hand, front of mat. Right hand high. Pressing into your stargazer. Right hand high. Open up. Hips are rounded and pressing high. Exhale, look to mat. Right hand down. Right toes under. Left foot kicks to high three-legged dog. And flow to your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 grounding breaths here. Get solid, feet are hip width apart. One more inhale here. Maybe heels high and exhale, heels down. Walking hands right back to your toes. Root and rise. Big wide hands. Look high, hands high. Add a back bend. Big inhale here. Exhale, hands to prayer in the heart center. Solid and strong. Open your hands to the side to your Samasthiti. Your eyes are closed. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Your hands are open in a star. Exhale, shoulders down your spine. Inhale, hands high, Tadasana. And again, exhale, hands to heart center. Press thumbs to heart. Strong into your palms. Keeping your hands here for balance, press into your left foot. Bring your right heel off the ground. Inhale, right knee high to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward, holding it here. Take your hands high. Giant step forward right into airplane pose. Hands go back. Left foot high and hold it here. Pull your hands to the back and your head forward. Shoulders are rounded. Find your drishti, your focus. A little wobble wobble is winning. And we're going to open right into a half moon. Right hand down. Left foot high, left hand high. Open up your torso to face the side, left side of your mat. If you can look high to your left hand, go for that. Pull that foot high as you look incrementally. Bring your eyes higher and higher. Option to soften that front knee and bring hand to heart. Woo! Maybe that'll bring a wobble. Whatever challenges you, brings you to that next edge in your practice. Wherever you are, we're going to bring our eyeballs back down. Bend your left knee, grabbing that back foot with your left hand. Arch your heart towards the other side of the mat. Slowly release. Bring left hand down right into a standing needle. Inhale, your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, heart towards your knee, foot a little higher if you can. Option to play around with a little handstand here or hold it right where you are. Maybe soften that front knee, take some little hoppy hops. We'll meet in standing needle. Slowly step left foot back of the mat. Kick right foot high to the sky. Flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Nice and slow. Walk your hands right back to your toes. Root and rise. Hands go high. Look between your fingers. Exhale, hands to heart center. Press palms together. Shoulders back. Elbows wide. Hands come down to your sides. Samasthiti, your power pose. Inhale, shoulders high. Exhale, shoulders back and down your spine. Inhale, hands high to the sky. Pull to prayer, hands to heart center. Pressing palms together. Lean into your right foot. Pull left knee high to the sky. Kick your left foot forward with an exhale. Inhale here. Hands go high. Exhale, giant step forward to your airplane pose. Hands back. Root and rise. Pull right foot high. Shoulders back. Your spine's pulling apart. Pull a little higher. We're open into half moon. Left hand down. Right foot high. Left hand high. Option, if you can, to bring your eyes up to find your right hand in the sky. Pulling your foot higher as you do this for a little more stability. Option to look to mat. Woo! Soften that left knee. And even rise off the ground, hand to heart. Just play, you guys. As you play, there's not so serious. Pushing yourself to new boundaries. Bending your right knee. We all grab our right ankle and press your heart towards the right. Pulling your foot into your hand. Arch here. Release, foot high, hand high. Bring right hand to mat. We're going to standing needle. Your left toes 12 o'clock. Right foot high with an inhale. Exhale, heart towards your knee, shoulders away from ears. Option to play with a handstand again, maybe softening knee, taking some little hops to rise up if you'd like. We'll meet in standing needle. Step right foot to the back of the mat. Kick your left foot high to the sky. And we'll flow through our vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths in this pose. Feel grounded and strong in your whole palm, knuckles, and fingers. Try to feel your whole foot on the mat, maybe softening one knee at a time. Option to stay here or to lower your forearms to the mat. Your arms are in an 11. Put your figure, lift your heels towards the sky. An option to walk towards dolphin pose, bringing your toes closer towards your elbows. Maybe jutting your chin forward towards your thumbs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chin towards thumbs and press back to rise, chin high. Inhale, last time. And press high. Walk your feet right back into a forearm plank. And lower your hips to the ground into a nice Sphinx pose. Press your shoulders back and your chin comes straight up in front of you. Exhale, press your elbows into the earth. Shoulders back, tipping chin towards your chest. A little more rounded. Nice. Bring your head back up, roll your toes under, press your hips off the ground, bring right fingertips to the left side and tip towards the right. Your feet can stack or stagger, option for right knee to mat. Or option to rest into that grounded right foot, bend your left knee, peace fingers grab your big toe, and pull that left foot high, pressing into forearm, open up. Exhale, release, come back to forearm plank. Turn left fingertips to the right side. Other side, forearm plank. Hips high, feet however they were on the other side. Option, same thing, bend right knee, kick foot high. Nice. Exhale, release, back to forearm plank. Nice and strong. Lower your knees to the mat. Walk back to tabletop pose. Toes under. Push to downward dog. Inhale, right foot high to the sky. Step right foot forward to runner's lunge. Your hands frame your right foot. Hips low, heart high. Pull up to a wide leg pyramid pose. Pull your toes high. Heart towards your knee. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, heart towards knee. Lower your toes and we're going right into a wide leg forward fold. Get your feet in line. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, pulling your head towards the mat, walking your hands through your legs. Option to go to a headstand. Or you're just in a forward fold, big hamstring opener. If you're going to headstand, bringing hands to earth, head towards the mat. Option to bring your feet wider, shoulders away from ears, and play with this. If you're next to a wall, obviously especially helpful, you can rise up one leg or two to your headstand. Taking 2 breaths wherever you are. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, walk back to the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Hips low, heart high. Plant your palms, right foot high, 3-legged dog. Right foot joins left, downward dog. Inhale, left foot high. Left foot forward, runner's lunge. Hips low, heart high. Runner's lunge, and walk right into your wide leg forward fold. Palms below your shoulders. Turn fingertips towards the back edge of the mat and pull your body through. Option to go into a headstand, or you can open up side to side. Whatever you want to do, you're bringing the blood to your head. Option for a little inversion pose here. Last 2 breaths wherever you are. If you're in a headstand, we're releasing feet to mat. We're going to inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice. Walk hands back to runner's lunge. Framing left foot. Kick left foot high. And vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Release your back nice and steady. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, heels low. Walk your hands right back to your toes. Soften your knees. Root and rise back to your Tadasana. Hands to prayer and hands to heart center. Inhale, hands high with the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. And walk to high plank. Soften your knees to the mat. Walk your toes in. You're in a hovering tiger, just a little tap back and forth. Bring your head forward and kick your hips back over your heels. Inhale, head forward, step your feet back to high plank. Exhale, hips over heels. Inhale, roll to high plank. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, hips to heels. Lower your knees to the mat. Taking an inhale right into cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Come to traditional tabletop pose. Untuck your toes and pound out your toes just a few times. Walking your hands to your knees. Maybe stepping them slightly apart. Bring your hands to high, to a little grounded Tadasana. Little back bend. Exhale, hands wide into your low back, like they're going to pockets. We're going to go to a camel pose. So pull your elbows together, shoulders come back. Press your hips forward, your chin goes high. Big breath here, really arching. Option to bring right hand to right heel. Option to bring left hand to left heel and pull your heart open, a little opening here. Exhale, hands back to low back. Tipping head forward and coming to tabletop pose. Come right into your cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Come to flat back. Roll your toes under. Kick your hips to downward dog. Soften your knees and walk right on through or hop through to a seated pose facing the front of your mat. Come on, pup. And hands go high. Exhale, forward fold. Good idea. Everyone wants to do a downward dog. It's like having a 2-year-old, having a dog. Forward fold, heart towards your knees. Trying to make it straight. Your chin is jutting forward. And you are pulling, using your feet as a pulley. Yes. Rising up, hands by your hips. We're going to come to a high boat. Your glutes to the center of the mat, heels to the earth. Pull feet high, hands come forward. Inhale, shoulders back, maybe kicking feet high or your shins are parallel to the mat. Either way, you're in a high boat. Inhale here. Exhale to low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat, but bring hands to heart center. Inhale, high boat, tip elbow to the right. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, left elbow down. And low boat. Inhale, high boat, twist to the right. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat, elbow down. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Just a few more. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Last time on the right. Exhale, low boat. Last time on the left. And last time, low boat. Hold it here. Shoulders back, hands down if you want. And we're going to crisscross for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax to the ground. Take a moment here. Maybe bending your knees, bring them to your heart and rasp around your shins and just take a little roll. Maybe your knees come to your nose, rounding your back. Feels so good. A little rounding, a little rolling. Lower back down. Kick your feet high, hands high. Tip your fingertips together. You're in a nice dead bug pose or a sleeping tiger. Maybe relax your shoulder sockets out to the side of the mat. Let your bones stack and do the work. We're going to go to bridge pose, so hands can come down by your side and hips, feet come down to the mat. Oh, right by the dog. Come on. Heels behind your sits bones, palms down. And we're going to press and pull our hips high into our bridge pose. Come on, baby girl. Lie down. Exhale, bringing hips back down to mat. Inhale, press into the ground, hips high. Option to kick right foot high and cross it over your left knee to figure four. Pressing that knee down and your hips high. Lower hips down, right foot goes high, and bring right foot to ground. Inhale, hips high. One more time to bridge. Option to press into right foot and kick left foot high. Cross it over your right knee and press that knee towards the front of the mat, pressing hips high. Lower hips to mat, kick left foot high and left foot down. Tipping your knees side to side. Just take a little tick-tock. Little tickety-tock. Come back to the center of your mat. Bring your feet high to the sky. Option to go into a plow pose if this works for you. Otherwise, stay right where you are in your waterfall pose, hands by your side, feet high, or press palms to earth, bringing your feet behind you into a plow pose. Your feet can plant or be raised high. Maybe it helps you to keep your hands in a protective pose on your spine, looking nose high. Option to kick your feet high right into a shoulder stand. Again, protecting your spine, putting the weight of your body into your shoulders, the upper shoulder area, back of your head gently, primarily shoulder, stacking your bones, feeling the strength in your upper arms and your elbows. Little tricep, press to the earth. 2 more breaths here. Last breath, wherever you are. Slowly releasing your hips back to the mat. We're going to go right into happy baby. Bending your knees, hands to your pinky edges of your foot. And it's as if you're pulling your knees down by your sides, right next to your ribs. Knees almost as if they could touch the earth. And now taking a little rock side to side, nice and slow. Pulling your whole back, entire back to the earth. Taking a little rock and roll. Coming to stillness if you can, opening up your legs. Maybe bring your hands to your inner foot and pulling towards the mat. Whole back flattens to the mat. Releasing feet high, hands high. Lowering your feet to the mat. Bring your hands down by your hips first. Kick your right foot high. And cross right knee across your left, whole like thigh to thigh, pressing towards each other, and bring your feet off the ground. Your feet are going to be wide now, so I'm grabbing opposite foot, peaky edge with opposite hand, and pulling to the back towards your head. Trying to release and allowing yourself to open up your hips and your glute. Nice and strong, just slow and breathing. One more breath here. Slowly release. Your hands, your feet stay crossed. Hands by your hips on the mat. Lower your left foot to the mat. Now just tip your knees to the left side of your mat. The right arm comes out in a T. Left hand may come on top of that knee and press it towards the earth. Relaxing your shoulders. Letting your hips twist and looking to the right, towards your right hand. Eyes can be closed or open. Just try to breathe and melt. Beautiful practice, you guys. Option in this pose to stay just where you are, or to unhook your legs and straighten that right leg. Grab it with your left hand, pulling it forward. Maybe bending your bottom left foot, grabbing it with your right hand and arching that foot and twist. Big twist. Straight top leg, bent low leg, pulling that foot into, pressing your foot into your hand, opening up. Still twisting and looking around your right shoulder. One more breath wherever you are. Release. Woo, open that right foot high back to your back. Right foot down, hands by your side. Tick-tock your knees side to side. Coming to center, knees high, feet below your sits bones. Raise your left foot high to the sky. Bending that leg thigh to thigh, left over right. Lifting your knees off the ground, or your feet off the ground. Feet wide, grabbing pinky edges with your palms and pulling your feet towards your head. Try to relax. Open up your hips. And breathe. Two more breaths here. Last breath here. Slowly release. Right foot comes to the mat and knees tip to the right. Left arm open in a T towards the left. You're looking towards that palm, and right hand may come on top of your knee, helping to press it to the earth. Nice. Relaxing your shoulders and melting. Option to stay just as you are, or to open up that top leg, straightening it, grabbing it with your top hand. Option to bend that back knee, grabbing front of your foot with your back hand and arching, flexing that foot, pressing foot into hand and creating an even bigger twist. Two more breaths here. Slowly release, left foot high, pull your knees to your heart, wrapping your arms around your shins, little roly-poly, kissing yourself, knee to nose. Release, feet high, hands high. And exhale right into Supta Baddha Konasana. Your feet pads together, your knees are wide in a diamond shape. Bring your hand, one hand to heart, one hand to stomach, and just take a moment of breath here. The lock is pulling a lock in your groin as if you are holding in, you have to go to the bathroom and you hold it in, pulling up your pelvis towards the belly button. And relax. Inhale, pull up and lock. Exhale, relax. And last time, pull up your whole pelvis towards your tummy and relax. Bring your knees to your heart, your hands on top of your knees. We're going to take a couple of rock and rolls until we come right up into tabletop pose, rolling right around. And we're going to go to a frog pose. So your knees are wide on your mat. Your forearms come to the mat and pressing your heels are right below your knees in an 11 pose here. Your arms are in 11. Hips, you're pressing your torso towards the mat and hips pulling back. And releasing these a little wider if you can, tummy to spine. Try to relax and breathe. Two more breaths in this pose. Slowly releasing, pressing forward to your stomach. Woo. Bring feet behind you, left cheek down, arms are out in a cactus pose, toes unfurled. Pull your right knee towards your right elbow. Straighten your left arm out into a T. Right hand comes next to your right rib, pressing that rib off the ground. Right knee high steps right behind your left leg. Right hand goes high. And exhale, right hand behind your back. Maybe flip that back palm so it's facing up. So fingers can find each other. Maybe you're grasping, maybe a towel between your hands. You can arch your back a little more. Open up your low back. Whatever works for you. Big shoulder opener. Two more breaths here. Last breath here. Releasing hands, right palm next to your ribs. Roll to your stomach. Right cheek down, hands in cactus, and take a moment to breathe. Now, again, right cheek down, pull your left knee towards your left elbow. Right arm comes out in a T. Left palm next to your ribs. Press ribs high and kick that left foot behind the right. Right palm can flip around to face the sky. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left hand behind your back. Maybe fingertips find each other. And press your shoulders open, your heart forward. Using your hands as a tool or whatever you're using here. Even if they're just almost near each other, it's okay. Step by step. Two more breaths here. Big inhale here. Exhale, release. Rolling back to your stomach, left palm down. Left cheek down, arms are wide or in cactus, and just take a breather here. Switching cheeks. Inhale, chin to earth. Bring your legs together. Your arms come behind your back. Intertwining fingers behind your low back. Pull knuckles to the back of the room and lift shoulders and feet off the ground. Squeezing high, tummy to spine. Big inhale here. Hold it as you exhale, looking forward. Inhale, squeeze high. Exhale, lower left cheek to mat, hands by side or in cactus. Bring chin back to the ground. You can either do that same exact asana or bending your knees, grabbing the front of your ankles, pulling your legs together, kicking feet into your palms naturally. It rounds your back and pulls your extremities off the ground. Inhale, rise high, squeeze shoulder blades together. Hold it as you exhale, squeeze a little higher. Inhale, higher. And exhale, release. Arms to cactus, right cheek down. Bring your palms right by your ribs, and we're going to press up to a downward dog. Walk your knees right on through, right onto a flat back. Bring your knees to your heart, wrapping your hands around your shins. Give yourself a round back hug. Open up your feet towards the front of your mat, your hands overhead, straight in an arrow. Fingers maybe entwined, pointer finger pulls straight across. Can you shut that door? And you're going to come to your Shavasana. You're going to come to your Shavasana. So we finish out this flow. Bring your hands by your sides, your feet forward. Bring yourself to stillness and quietness. I got it. No matter what distraction comes along in your practice, this is the yoga. Finding that quietness in the midst of the chaos that goes around us. We still can breathe and be still in our mind. Slowly, I invite you to either stay exactly as you are and just close out your practice as you would like to, or begin to bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Maybe some deep breaths to your body. And I invite you to roll to one side, curling into a little ball of new birth. And as you're ready, pressing one palm to earth, rising up to a seated pose, resting your palms on your knees. Bringing hands to heart center, your knees wide, your elbows wide. Inhale your thumbs to your forehead. A deep inhale through your nose and hold it at the top. Inhale a little more. And open your mouth with an exhale. And as we close out our practice, the light in the life in me honors the light in the life in you. Together we say, Namaste.